bloody good, isn't she, Rodney, eh?
Cosmic.
Touch of your hand can start me crying.
I thought that I was over you, but tell me now, what can I do? I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? You don't love me, and I'll always be. Come
summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirty, gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? There doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around me, people looking out there, walking on the sidewalk, hotter than a match head. But at night, it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on, we'll dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be more like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Go down, even in the city. I'm dressed so fine and looking so pretty. I'm a cool cat looking for a kitty. I better look in every corner of the city. I chill, I'm wheezing at the bus stop, running up the stairs. I'm gonna meet you on the rooftop. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on, we'll dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be more like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirty, gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? There doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around me, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk, hotter than a match head. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Oh, come on, we dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Hot town. In hot town.
Bloody good, isn't she, Rodney, eh?
How's me?
Touch of your hand can start me crying.
I thought that I was over you, but tell me now, what can I do? I love you even more than I did. But darling, what can I do? You don't love me, and I'll always be. Come and from I'll be
Hello?
Hi mate, you're right.
Yeah, fine, you?
Good. Right. Carry on.
Oh no, yeah, don't you?
Hot town, summer in the city. Back of my neck getting dirty and gritty. Been down, there is a little pity. There doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around me, people looking out there, walking on the sidewalk, hotter than a match head. But at night, it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on, we dance all night.
Hi there, good evening and welcome along to Quiz TV's Only Fools and Horses quiz. Hey, stick a pony in me pocket. I'll fetch the suitcase from the van. We don't start until 8 o'clock, but I'm here for now, just saying hello and good evening to everybody, letting you all know that I'm here for you. If you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, hello, how are you doing? Give us a little comment and I'll say hello to you. I can do that. Jeff says au revoir. I love it. And this is all I'm going to get all evening is dodgy little French phrases, which is brilliant because my French is, GCSE level at best. I can't remember much of it other than petit pois. Remember that? That was one. Good evening and welcome. Like I said, we start at 8 o'clock. See the timer up there. That's when we start our quiz. But for now, we ask you to get all your stuff ready and everything. Now, we recommend that you play this over 2 devices. So you have one for your answers, which is we normally use your phone or something for your answers. then you use and another one to watch it all on there, which is the best way there. Lee Hayes says, Scouser trying to be a Cockney. I'm not trying to be a Cockney at all. The greatest of respect for the Cockneys. What do we got here on Twitch? PogChamp. Okay, good. That's a hell of a part and you got there. So, I know, yeah, very, very good. Very good. Very good. Loving all these. Is this what it's going to be? Me just reading out stuff and just being rinsed by the people watching it? That's fine. I'm okay with that. But like I say, if you are taking part in tonight's quiz, 2 devices works best. Now, here is how you get involved with tonight's quiz. So you need an answer sheet, preferably. Now, we have the answer sheets for you. They're online, ready to go. Hang on a minute. Do we have the answer sheet ready? We do. Okay. Okay, but you can get it though. Yeah, okay. So here's what you do. You need to go to this link here, which is tinyurl.com/ what is it? Is it Only Fools quiz? I can't read it, sorry. tinyurl.com/ Only Fools quiz. When you go to that link, you'll see this appear. It'll be like a little form for you to fill in. You type in your name or your team name, the country you're representing, and your email address. That's very important, because that's where we send your answer sheet to. Now, you can do it via Facebook if you want, but you can't register your team name that way. Click on the blue button, and this will happen. It'll say, thank you, go and check your emails. You've got one there, and in your email, there'll be one of Wiki Quiz. You get that, you open it up, it'll look like this. That's what it'll look like. And then when you click on that link, you will then see this. You will see this. It will look... Is that what it'll look like? Oh, okay, it hasn't changed yet. But that's what your answer sheet should look like. Normally it's like a proper full-on answer sheet thing, but we haven't got that there at the moment, which is fine. Not to worry at all. But your answer sheet should be live very soon. So we may need you, if you've got that screen, we may need you to refresh your page. Refresh your page. I'll tell you when you can do that. But yes, that'll be how we're okay to do it. It's done now. So if you've got this page, if you're looking at this page, you need to refresh that page. So just click the refresh button. It'll look like this. It won't look like. Oh, come on, mate. This is where you're meant to come into your own. Bloody hell, I'm not going to need this in my life right now. So, once again, if you're playing the quiz, you need to have an answer sheet. Now, we've got a prize for you as well tonight. It's like a collectible box set thing. It's very sought after, in fact, I've heard anyway. So we're giving that away for tonight's winner. To be very good, won't it? Best of luck to you. And how do you play? I'll tell you how you play. Here is what you need to do. You need to go to the link there, tinyurl.com/ onlyfoolsquiz. Click on that link, or not, because you won't be able to click it, but go to that link. You'll see this appear. It'll be a little form for you to fill in. Put your team name in the top if you want to. Fill in all the other information. Your email is the important bit, because that's where we send your answer sheet to. Click on the blue button and it'll say thank you. Go to your emails. There'll be one in there of Wiki Quiz. Open that up. There'll be a link. You click on that link and voila, there is your answer sheet. That's what it will look like at the moment. Don't worry about anything's written on it. It's fine as it is. That's what your answer sheet will look like. And as I ask questions, you type them into that box. You don't have to do anything else to your answer sheet. Just type things into the box. Now, how do you win? That's a question, isn't it? How do you win? Well, I'll tell you how you win. You need to be registered on our leaderboard. And how do you register to be on the leaderboard? You go to this, paypal.me/the Aaron Hayes, you donate. We never tell you how much. We never tell you how little. You donate what you think is fair. Doesn't bother me. Either way, whatever it is. But once you do that, we then click on. We know who you are, and we get a
prize. You've got to donate.
Well, yeah, we know. I know.
You're not making that clear.
I'll sort this. You sort. You do you, boo. I'll do this. Yeah. So, like I say, you donate, and that will get you on our leaderboard. And of course, if you win tonight's quiz, which anyone can, then you'll get the prize as well. But you can't get the prize unless you are one of our donators. We've got a lot of them in anyway, as it is. So, who's watching? Who's with me? Where are you? Where are you from? That'd be an interesting thing, actually. I always wonder that. But if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or something, if you type a comment into the video, I see it. You see, I get to see it. So anything you write, I will be able to see. So whatever you want to go with, then do that there. Norwich, all the way, sunny Norwich, eh? Sunny Norwich, home of Alan Partridge. Yeah, but I don't want to be that person. Jimmy just says just that. It's Coleman's Mustard, Norwich, is it? There you go. There you go, Norwich. Anyway, well, welcome from Norwich, miles away. I've not been. I don't think I've. Delia Smith. Where are you? Let's say having you. Do you remember that? That was fun, wasn't it? Not for a Norwich City fan. It was horrendous. But for every other football fan, it was beautiful. So, what have we got here? Loads of people here. Ursula Sam from Landan. I'm so sorry. Not that you're from there, but because I'm awful at the accent. Lee from Rochdale. We've got someone from Bournemouth. I used to live in Dorset. I live in a little village called Wool. You probably know it if you're from Bournemouth. But I used to go to Bournemouth loads of times. I used to go to the dead good arcade there, actually. Really good arcade. Probably not there now, but I used to go there anyway. Sudbury in Suffolk. We've got that there. We've got a spam bot. Let's get rid of him. We got rid of him. Jeff from Middlesbrough. Zoe from West London. Gary in Oxford. Harry's in South London. Anthony is from sunny Prenton. It's been lovely, hasn't it? Prenton's near where we're based, you see, where this is all happening. And it's been lovely today, weather-wise. Been delightful. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even be playing the quiz. If it were me, I'd be sat in the garden right now, opening a can of soft drink, and maybe lighting a barbecue, if we're allowed to do that. I don't think are we allowed to do them yet? Don't think we are we? I don't think we are. As a Monday, it's fine. Get back to your polluting on Monday, shall we? Loads of people here just comment. I'm not saying that name yet, Zoe Charlotte, because I think it's in one of the questions, and I'm saving it for then. I'm saving it for then. Remember, if you're taking part in tonight's quiz and you want to win our amazing prize, then you need to do two things. First thing you need to, and this is the most important if you're playing anyway, is the answer sheet, which is tinyurl.com/onlyfoolsquiz. Go to that link. When you type it in, you'll see this appear here. This will give you... Where's my hand? This bit. Okay, there. I'll keep it here so we don't ruin the illusion. You type in your name or your team name. The country you're representing can be any country. It's absolutely fine. It doesn't affect anything. It's just on there. And your email address, because that's where we send your answer sheet to. Now, you can do it via Facebook, but you can't register your team name that way. It'll just come up with your Facebook name. You click on the blue button, and this will happen. It'll say, thank you, go and check your email. There'll be one in there of Wiki Quiz. When you open that email, it'll look like this. You click on that link, and that's your answer sheet. There it is, right there. Done. Absolutely done, all done for you. What's this here? I'm in the garden with a tin of San Miguel. Ooh, lovely. Nice that, isn't it? Yeah, it's in a tin, isn't it? It's in a tin. So, welcome along. Like I say, this is Quizzer TV. We host these theme ones every Friday, and every Tuesday we do this as well. This is our general knowledge quiz we do every Tuesday. Again, just a lot of fun. Different format, but still a lot of fun. We have loads of people, loads of regulars as well who play that, and we always welcome new people. So if you fancy a bit of a general knowledge quiz on a Tuesday night, that's where you can find us every single week. So once again, if you're wanting our prize tonight, it's a DVD collector's set thing. It's quite sought after, apparently. Anyway. I haven't seen. I'm only going on. The fellow who wrote the quiz is in my ear. That's why I wear these. He's told me that it is actually quite collectible. So I take his word for it because he knows all about the Only Fools and Horses. If you want to win that though, you need to be one of the donators. Now we never say how much, how little. It's up to you. What do you think it's worth? And here's a good thing. Hey, I'll tell you this because we're all right. You can do it anytime you like. We had somebody a few weeks back who played along, absolutely fine, playing along. And then, obviously, working it all out in his head, thought, I think I'm near the top. Donated during the last round and won. ended up winning. So you can do it at any point at all. What have we got here? The people here, loads of people saying the name. Yeah. Do you know what? If you're in an Only Fools quiz, I feel sorry for Gary who's in the garden with a tin of San Miguel. If your name is Gary and you're in an Only Fools and Horses quiz, come on. Apparently that name's dying out now. Actually, there won't be any Garys in, they reckon, in about 20 years' time. That'll be it. No more. Gone. Apparently people aren't calling their baby Gary anymore. Or Neris, yeah. There's people. Why aren't they? I think Neris is a lovely name.
How many Neris do you know?
I know enough Nerises. Actually, everyone's just rinsing Gary now, which is fine. Gary, right. Remember, if you're taking part in tonight's quiz, I just do all this like randomly chatty stuff now before we start at 8 o'clock. So for the next 10 minutes or so, I'll be telling you how to get your answer sheet, how to do all the housekeeping stuff. But keep an eye on that timer, because when it comes to 8 o'clock, we have a little tiny break. Right. Here, once again, remember, if you're playing tonight's quiz, we advise you to do it over 2 devices. We say one so you can watch it. We have some people who've got like the posh telly. If you've got a posh telly, watch it on YouTube on the telly or Twitch.
Posh telly has a smart TV.
Well, a smart TV. Well, mine's not that smart. It does it though. It's just posh. I think it's posh. Anyway, get that on the telly. Take a photo of us while you're playing. We always put the photos up here. When people send photos in of them playing the quiz, we always send the photos up there. See, like that? That's one there from the other night. We just whacked them up on the screen. We advise you to play with 2 devices. Use one as your answer sheet and the other one to watch and hear the questions as well. Also, the questions will be on the screen as well, so you will be able to see them if my voice becomes a little bit too annoying. As the nation, click mute. That's what I can imagine happening there. Let's have a look here. Once again, if you're taking part, I need to just go over this a couple more times for you. You need to have an answer sheet. That's the main thing. You need an answer sheet if you're just playing. tinyurl.com/onlyfoolsquiz. It's right there. Type that in. You'll get a page which looks like this. You type in your name or your team name, the country you're representing, and your email address. You can do it via Facebook, but it won't register a team name. It'll just give you your actual Facebook name. Just how it is. You click on the blue button. It'll say thank you. It'll go a little bit green at the top there and say go and check your email. There's one in there of Wiki Quiz. When you open that email, it'll look like this. You click on that link and there's your answer sheet. Don't close it. Don't do nothing to it. If yours doesn't look like that, refresh that page. Okay? But it should be fine. Yours should look like that anyway. Do we do that? Right. People are just chatting to each other now, really, aren't they? So I can't really join in with other people's conversations. It's rude, isn't it? And if you want to be on our leaderboard, if you want to find out if you're the biggest Only Fools quiz fan person, then the only way you can do that is by donating. Like I said, we never tell you how much. We're going to say how little. We just say, if you want to be on our leaderboard, if you want to win the prize tonight, then that's how you do it. You donate there. PayPal.me/TheAaronHayes. That's AaronHayes. That's how it's done. Or for people who go, it doesn't work, just put @gmail.com at the end of the name bit. There you go. Easy enough, isn't it? Right. Check on my comments here. Oh, we got loads of people watching at the moment. At the moment, that is. No, you'd all disappear again at 8 o'clock. I know how it works. But for the next, how long have we got? 10 minutes, have we, before we start? Be interesting, won't it? Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm well up for this one tonight, to be honest with you. I've been umming and ahhing over certain themes that we've been doing. But this one, we've been looking forward to it so much. TikTok TV says, feeling a little lonely in Twitch chat. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Just so you're aware, by the way, if anyone doesn't use Twitch, you want the best stream of this quiz, use Twitch. apologies to anyone who's watching on Facebook or YouTube, but Twitch is your better one. Just is what it is. Jill Kennedy says, Chanel. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen this. It was on TikTok. I think it was last week, or maybe you might even been a couple. I've lost all concept of time. Every day's flurries. I don't know what day it is now. There was some woman from Liverpool who lost her parrot. An African grey goes by the name of Chanel. And it went like viral on TikTok, and everyone was going mad about it. So whenever I see a post on Facebooks at the moment about saying, has anyone lost a parrot? I'm in there straight away. Chanel! If anyone's seen the video, you'll know what I'm on about. If you haven't seen the video, then, you know, means you have a life, doesn't it? Right, what have we got here? So once again, like I say, we start in 10 minutes time. I'm going to give you what am I being showed here? Oh yeah, I'm going to remind you about this as well, because this has just popped up on my screen here. Lockdown Showdown. What is that? I'll tell you what it is. It's a quiz night, like a pub quiz. It's what I do in me normal real life. In real life, I do them quizzes, and they're loads of fun. But we do it now on the interwebs. Every Tuesday evening we do that. Lockdown Showdown, general knowledge quiz, mixture of normal questions, picture rounds, family fortune stuff, true or falses, all that type of thing. We don't talk about we do a connection round, but it's a pain in the bottom, so I think I'm slowly phasing that round out. But anyway, that is Tuesday. We do it every single week. Regarding our theme quizzes that we do loads of themes. In fact, next Friday, so a week today, is it Friends next week? I think it's Friends next week. Friends quiz next week. And then we've got, I think we've got an in-betweeners one coming up. Got loads of stuff coming, loads of them coming up. I don't know why I've got the fellow who writes the quiz in my ear and he keeps giggling to himself. Weirdly. Right, 2 more times I'm going to tell you how to get involved in tonight's quiz. You want to be on our leaderboard? You want to win tonight's quiz officially? PayPal.me/the Aaron Hayes. We say to you, donate. We never say how much, we never say how little. We just say donate. Whatever you think this is worth. Do you like where I am, by the way? Here at Nelson Mandela House. It's very nice, isn't it? I like it. Got some old computer monitors behind me there on the floor, which is interesting. Remember, guys, this is do you know what? I'll run through it twice very quickly for you. tinyurl.com/onlyfoolsquiz. That's how you get your answer sheet. You need to go to that link. If you haven't got one, then you're just going to be playing with a pen and paper, and that's rubbish. No one wants that, do they? It's pointless. Exactly. So you go to that link. When you go to that link, you'll see this. It'll ask you to type in your name, your email address, this type of thing. Put your team name in at the top if you want. It's up to you. Click on the blue button. It'll say thank you. Go and check your emails. You'll check in there. There'll be one of Wiki Quiz. When you open that email, it will look like this. There'll be a link there. You click on that link and your answer sheet appears. You don't have to do anything to it. Leave it there for now. And when I start asking questions, you start typing in answers. Simple as that there. As well, it might look like you can edit your answers. You can't. We lock them actually quite quick. So there you go. We are. How about this here? Watching on my Oculus Quest VR headset. Pretty. Are we in VR now? They can't see all around. Is that how it works? I've seen That's weird, isn't it? Oh, right. Okay. Playing what, Alex? Half-Life Alex? Never heard of it. Right, we start in just over 5 minutes' time, guys. 5 minutes' time. Get yourselves ready, get the page shared, get everyone involved in this. Got 5 minutes before we get cracking. So one more time, here's how you take part in tonight's quiz. And then, apparently Half-Life Alex is really good. So, there you go. One more time, I'm going to tell you how to get your answer sheet, how to get involved, and then I'll disappear. I'll come back at 8 o'clock. And we'll play that weird music we've been playing in the background there. You enjoying that? I was sad for a while. Tell me what can I do? So once again, final time for you all. tinyurl.com/onlyfoolsquiz. Go to that link, you'll see this appear. It'll be an answer sheet, like an application form, almost. You type in your name or team name, the country you're representing, and your email address, because that's where we send your answer sheet to. It'll say, go and check your email. You open it up, there'll be a link in there. Click on that link, your answer sheet appears. Voila, there you are, done. Right, hi to Chris there as well. Right, we will see you all very soon. We'll be back in 4.5, 5 minutes. We'll see you all then.
Bloody good, isn't she, Rodney, eh?
Cosmic.
Touch of your hand can start me crying.
I thought that I was over you, but tell me now, what can I do? Do I love you even more than I did? But darling, what can I do? You don't love me, and I'll always be. Come on.
Looking at the comments that I've got on here, people are singing along with our music that we're playing in the background there. Thought we'd just chuck that on for you there. Quiet. Right, what have we got here? Ready, I think. What a plonker you really are, Kushti. Someone's saying thank you to John for some weird reason. I don't know why about that. I wouldn't bother with that, but that's that is what it is. Anyway, good evening and welcome to Quiz TV's Only Fools and Horses quiz. So our theme quiz we do every Friday, not this theme, but every Friday we do a theme. And this week it's Only Fools and Horses. Are you ready? I hope you are. Hello to everybody who's joined us so far. We've got so many people on here. And I will say hello and mention you all if you comment while the quiz and everything is on. You can do that just by commenting on the video you're watching. If you're on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, however you're watching it, you type in a comment, I get to see it. Amazing. Once again, one last chance to take part to get an answer sheet for tonight's quiz. Don't worry about the donation thing. You can do that at any point in the quiz. You go to tinyurl.com/onlyfoolsquiz. You go to, you click on, you type that link in, you'll get this. It'll be like a little form for you to fill in there, just fill in all the information. Where it says name, put your team name in if you want. And click on the blue button, it'll send you to this. It'll say thank you, go and check your emails. There'll be an answer sheet in there for you of WikiQuiz. A link of WikiQuiz. You click on that link and this happens. Wow, there's your answer sheet there. Be a lot of fun, won't it? So, any more hellos? Do we need to do any more hellos? I don't think we do. I think we're probably ready to get cracking. So, once again, good evening and welcome to it. I hope you're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We have some great questions for you, 45 in total, starting from super easy, getting to really hard towards the end of it. That's how it will go tonight. With the first round, we tend to keep it open for a little while because we know we have a lot of latecomers. If you are a latecomer, go to that link and follow the instructions. You'll be able to play along. It'll be fine. So, if you're ready and I'm ready, I do need you to do the commenty thing now because I don't know when to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to type in the word go. In fact, no, forget about the go. Type in the word Kushti. Type in the word Kushti. Cushty, however you want to spell it, Kushti. Once I get the word Kushti on my screen, we will get cracking. Lindsay Benford said bonjour. That's not what I'm after. Kushti. Give me the word Kushti and we will get going. I can see a couple. Oh, there's a lot of Kushtis there of the YouTubers, which means that's and good evening Facebook. Welcome along. Thanks for joining us at this marvellous time there. We've got a spam bot in at the moment. You need to throttle him. Just sort that out. Right, we can get cracking then. So, question number one, everybody. Question number one. Nice and easy to start with. Remember, the questions come up here as well. In which district of South London is the series set? In which district of South London is the series set? Nice and easy there. You should all get this first round, should be absolutely fine for you. People still typing in Kushti, which is good to know our delay. Okay, question number two. How many wheels does the Trotter's van have? On the actual, on the van. I don't know if they have a spare. Oh yeah, remember if you're playing as well, you don't type the answers on the Facebook or the chat thing because everyone sees your answer then, doesn't it? So we'll get rid of that comment. But don't type your answers in there. You're going to be using the answer sheet. That's what it's for. Okay, question number three. What is the name of the company that Del and Rodney run? Unfortunately, it has the initials TIT. How we laughed at that. You know when you're a kid and you laugh at that and you find out what the word is. You know what I mean? What's the name of the company that Del and Rodney run? Unfortunately, it has the initials TIT. Speaking of which, John, how are you tonight? You well? Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okie dokie. Let's go on then to question number 4 for you all. Question number 4. Who became the landlord of the Nag's Head in Series 3 and stayed there until the actor sadly passed away in 2001? We will accept just the first name. You want to type in the surname? You can do, but it says here, first name alone is enough. I'd ask for both names if it were me, but yeah, no one likes a smart ass, so don't type in too much info. That's number 4 anyway for you. Just a quick thing for people who are watching. Like I say, any comment or anything that happens, I see it on my screen here. Stop answering. Stop typing your answers in the chat. We're going to start barring people. We can, we've got a button. Okay, question number 5. The tower block where the Trotters live, here in this lovely flat, is named after which famous person? The tower block in which the Trotters live is named after which famous person? What is the name of the famous person? Is named after the tower block is named after, and that's what I need off you. If you could, that'd be lovely. Thank you. That's number 5. Okay, judging by my screen, I think it's going. I think it's going all right here. We need to right. Are you on it? Are you okay? Right. Next one. Your next question. Oh, good one. This. Who is the only character other than Del and Rodney to appear in the first and last episode? In the very first episode, Del buys 25 briefcases from him. Who is the only character other than Del and Rodney to appear in the first and the last episode of Only Fools and Horses? They have appeared in a lot of episodes in between that. It's not like they just appeared in the first one and then came back for the last one. In the first episode, Del buys 25 briefcases from him. Jeff says, can I say hello to his cockapoo called Denzel? That's a weird name for it. Actually, it's a good name for a dog, that. I like that. Okay, next one. Next question for you anyway. Okay, what colour luminous paint do the Trotters use to paint the kitchen of the Golden Locust? What colour luminous paint do the Trotters use to paint the kitchen of the Golden Locust? Good deal on it. What do you think it is, guys? And gals. And everything in between. Okay, I think we can move on. We're going to move on anyway. Right then, question number 8. Question number 8. Question number 8. What does Del claim that the press have nicknamed Rodney after his run-in with Blossom in Wanted? What does Del claim that the press have nicknamed Rodney after his run-in with Blossom in Wanted? You touched me! There you go, that's that question there. Okay, people asking about how the answer sheet works. Just so you know, with the answer sheet, you don't have to click submit or anything else at all. You just have to type in your answer. It gets we can see you typing from our end. It's really weird. Looks like something like the Matrix. Loads of numbers and everything like that come up. Right, your next one is your next one. Question number 9. In Diamonds Are for Heather, which depressing song does Del insist that Enrico sing? He later pays a group of carol singers to sing the same song. In Diamonds of a Heather, which depressing song does Del insist that Enrico sing? You know, in the restaurant, he comes over playing it. It is, sorry, in the pub, yes, of course. Playing the songs. What song does Del want him to sing? He later on pays a group of carol singers to do the same song. Having a cuppa. Nice cuppa. That's number 9, that is. Okay, question number 10. We do these, by the way, in blocks of 15, so we have a little break after each 15. Not a long one, like. Number 10. Who made the watch which brought the trotters their fortune in time on their hands? Who made the watch which brought the trotters their fortune in time on our hands? What was the maker of the watch? The watchmaker. I've got John singing in my ear. He's singing, crying. Stop it. You're doing me head in. That's number 10 anyway. Who made the watch which brought the trotters their fortune in time on our hands? Question number 11 then. Question 11. What activity does Lisa arrange as a special treat for Del? It was Rodney's way of getting back at Del for letting him get sunburned. No? We ain't got a phone. What? Yeah, car photo, yeah, cool, yeah. What activity does Lisa arrange as a special treat for Del? It's Rodney's way of getting back at Del for letting him get sunburned. Was that Rodney? What activity does he sort out? Okay, question number 12. Question number 12. In Mother Nature's Son, Trigger says they can take the radioactive waste to a council depot that's open 24 hours a day. It transpires that it's closed because it's open 24 hours a day, but not when. In Mother Nature's Son, Trigger says that they can take the radioactive waste to a council depot that's open 24 hours a day. It transpires that it's closed because it's open 24 hours a day, but not when. Okay, question number 13. Question 13. Rodney has to pretend to be 14 when he wins a holiday to Mallorca. Trudy from the Groovy Gang develops a crush on him. Which pop band does she love?
I'll be back in a minute.
I'll be back in a minute. Came second in a skateboard race. There you go. Rodney has to pretend he's 14 when he wins a holiday to Mallorca. Trudy from the Groovy Gang develops a crush on him. Which pop band does she love? Do you want to go and watch the breakdancing competition? Watch it. I'm in it. Do you know what? I'll probably say that's probably one of my favourite episodes, that. That's got to be up there, hasn't it? Okay, your next... Hang on one second. Gareth, who does your... Yeah, sorry, he's a techie guy there. Can you hear what I hear? Yes. That's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, question number 13. That was that. Number 14. What is the profession of Solly Atwell in Hole in One? He's more bent than the villains? Should have got his own spin-off. Yeah, should have done actually, yeah. What is the profession of Solly Atwell in Hole in One? I'll be back in a minute. So I'm still replaying that episode in my head. That's number 14 anyway. The profession of Solly Atwell we're after. And question number 15, before we have a tiny little break. What is the adult movie starring Amanda that Mickey Pierce makes in The Trotter's Flat? What is the name of the adult movie starring Amanda that Mickey Pierce makes in The Trotter's Flat? Loads of good quotes coming up here. Need witnesses? Well, 12 do you? So there you go. That's your first 15 questions there, guys. We're going to lock the answers up on that, and then we're going to get back to you with your answers and everything very, very shortly. In the meantime, it gives me a chance to ask you how you're doing, how you're getting on with it. Are you enjoying it so far? Those 15, they were fairly easy. They do get more difficult as we go on. It's like a gradual thing. Yeah, until it disappears like that. So, yeah. Remember as well, guys, on Tuesday we have our Lockdown Showdown, which is our general knowledge quiz hosted here at Quizzer TV. Every single Tuesday we do that. So general knowledge quiz is a lot of fun. If you imagine a pub quiz, it's like that, except not in a pub, in your house. You can have people round next week, get them all involved. Invite people round in the garden, obviously. Watch through the window. I'm sure you can do it there. Lee says, I like these quizzes. Cheers, Lee. I appreciate that. Honestly, really, really do. Honestly, thank you so much. Lovely job, Lee, says Lindsay. I'm assuming that's a compliment to the quiz so far. You won't be saying that after question 43 when you're like, these are ridiculous. Who would even know these? Okay, right. John, are we okay? I can start giving out some answers and stuff. I'm going to give out some answers now. Jeff says, love it. Great way to get through lockdown. It really is, isn't it? It really is. You know, despite it being lifted, we're still in it, aren't we, technically? So, right, let's go with the, let's have a look at the answers first for your first round. So, nice and easy to start with. Which district of South London is the series set? It is Peckham, obviously. How many wheels does the Trotters van have? Is 3. The name of the company that Del and Rodney run is Trotters Independent Traders. The tower block where the Trotters live is named after Nelson Mandela. Number 6, who is the only character other than Del and Rodney, to appear in the first and the last episode? It is Trigger. Number 7, the colour which luminous paint did the Trotters use to paint the kitchen of the Golden Locust is yellow, luminous yellow. We have accepted gold. Apparently, I've just been told in my ear there. Del claims that the press have nicknamed Rodney the Peckham Pantser. In Diamonds of a Heather, which depressing song does Del insist on Rico sing? It is Old Shep. Play Old Shep. Who made the watch that the Trotters had made them rich? It was John Harrison. We have accepted Harrison as well. I'm just being informed there. The activity that Lisa arranges for a special treat for Del is hang gliding.
See for 3.
Or paragliding. We have accepted hand gliding as well, haven't we, John? In Mother Nature's Son, Trigger says it can take it to a council depot. It's open 24 hours a day, but not at night. Number 13, Rodney has a girl called Trudy who has a crush on him when he's part of the Groovy Gang. Her favourite brand is Bros.
I'll be back in a minute.
What is the profession of Solly Atwell? He is a solicitor or a lawyer. We haven't accepted barrister, but we have accepted lawyer. And the adult movie starring Amanda that Mickey Pierce makes in the Trotter's Flat is called Night Nurse. I did miss question 4. I'm so sorry. Number 4, the landlord of the Nag said it was Mike. Mike Fisher, but we'll accept Mike. If you put Mike, we will accept Mike. Because we're nice like that. How do you think you did, guys? How do you think you did? I said number 15. Oh, okay. Yeah, number 15, night nurse, number 15. How do you think you did? It doesn't matter how you think you did. We have a guy who's counting up all your scores and telling you how you got on. Do I need to mute him on my thing? No, we don't need. Okay, hopefully we can go to John. Who's on the other end of the line. John, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, John. Yes.
Right, okay. We've got 11 teams. We've got them all right.
What?
I know, amazing. Everyone else is dead close behind. Everyone's done really well so far. I'll just read out a few people because obviously not everybody's donated, so I can't read their names. So we've got the Driscoll brothers.
Nice.
We've got Paddy the Greek and Sunglasses Ron. We've got Anthony Sheehan and we've got Stephen Tony. There are others who've donated as well. I've not listed everybody because there's so many. But there's lots of people who are right there, got everything right, but haven't donated yet.
Okay, well, cheers, John. Thanks for that. Thanks very much. Cheers. Well, that's all right. That works okay. People there saying, oh, hang on a second. Someone said 30. John, we have a query here. Have you accepted the John Lesser watch?
No, it was the Lesser watch made by John Harrison. I asked who made the watch.
Apparently it was the Lesser watch made by John Harrison.
So we can't accept that. People getting upset saying I only got 13. It doesn't matter. You're only, like I say, the winner. That's how close it is. So Haley Henderson, don't worry. Lee, it's fine. Ben says bum. It's not bum at all. Steve Parker, well done you as well. Right, we will now go on to then your next round. This is round number 2. Question 16. Question 16 for you. Here you go. We first meet Uncle Albert on the episode Strained Relations during Grandad's funeral. What item accidentally gets buried on top of the coffin? Excuse me. What item accidentally gets buried on top of the coffin in that episode where we first meet Uncle Albert? We should, I don't want to ask the question, but I feel as if everywhere does, don't we? What do you reckon? Should we do it? Should I ask it? I'll ask it before the break. Remind me, Gareth, to ask that important question before the next break. Just remind me that. John, you do it too. Lee Lockwood said, it's all great fun. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Okay, that's number 16. Question is 17 for you. 17, whilst queuing to get on the plane... Oh, excuse me. Oh, gosh. Hay fever. Whilst queuing to get on the plane to go to Miami, which famous person is stood in front of Darren Rodney in the queue? I was waiting to get on the plane to Miami. Which famous person is stood in front of Darren Rodney in the queue? Right. People as well thinking, I don't know if my answers are getting locked in. They are. It might look like you can delete your answers. You can't. We lock them at our end. So once it's written in there, we give you normally about 15 seconds or so, and then we lock it. It's gone. I promise you, your answers are getting locked in. And yours are all right because you got them all right. So, well done, you. Okay, number 18. Question number 18. In a royal flush, Rodney meets the lovely Vicky, only for Dell to completely ruin the relationship. Her father holds what noble title that Dell mistakes for a pub name? In a royal flush, Rodney meets the lovely Vicky, only for Dell to completely ruin the relationship. Her father holds what noble title that Dell mistakes for a pub name?
That's the best episode.
I don't think it's the best. It's a good one, but I don't know if it's the best. Okay, what is the name of the lovely Vicky's dad? What title has he got? Okay, right. Hang on 1 second. Is that you? Can you hear that, John? I can hear like a heavy... Are you breathing, Gareth? I can hear you breathing. Yeah, it is you. It is him. It's gone now. There you go. It's fine. So sorry about that. I had these earpieces in. I've got about 3 or 4 other people speaking to me, and all I can hear in one of them is it sounds like a dirty caller. Okay, question number 19, everybody. Number 19. After the Trotters run away to Clacton to escape Pauline's rage, they return, and she's left the phone off the hook for 5 days. Who had she phoned? After the Trotters run away to Clacton to escape Pauline's rage, they return and find that she's left the phone off the hook for 5 days. Who had she phoned? Now, there's a couple of answers we're accepting here, isn't there, John? As long as it's, yeah. We'll be polite. Well, loves a cup of tea. I love it. Okay, that is number 19, that is. Okay, then should we do number 20? Let's. Question number 20. They seek him here, they seek him there. The damn policemen seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Shad-Ado. Or Lennox Gilby, as we find out, has a mother who suffers regular pain in which part of the body? Most likely because of Dell. Little Lennox, little Lennox Gilby. Yeah? We find out he's got a mother who suffers regular pain in which part of her body? Most likely because of Dell.
What have you been up to?
That's a good episode as well. Here's the thing, every time I see a question, I'm like, oh, that's a good episode. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, the whole thing's in one room, isn't it? Actually, yeah, they don't go anywhere else. Oh, hang on, did they not do any of it outside? There's the supermarket, but the rest of it's all done in one room. Yeah. Trivia for you. That's number 20. The damn elusive Shad-Ado, or Lennox Gilby, as we find out, has a mother who suffers regular pain in which part of her body? Okay. Right, your next 5 questions are pictures. They're not questions now. Can we take me to the... Oh, get rid. No, we don't need that yet. Don't look at that yet. Okay, here we are now in the Nag's Head. Is the background pub music, is there? Like pub atmospherical music and stuff. Yeah. We're in the Nag's Head now. We're in generic pub. What we're going to do is we're going to show you some images now of people who've appeared in the show. We need the character name, not the actor or actress's name. We need the character's name. Now, John, do we need both names? Okay, so first name is fine. Yeah, ish. Well, I'll say it as we go on. I think the first one should be all right with the first name. Let's have our first picture, please. Who is that? You what? No, you can work out the second name, but we'll only give you just the first name. Who is that? Who does she play? That's number 21. We're after the character name. Who is that? Shall we do number 22? 22. Next slide, please. There you go. Who does the 1, 2, 3? What? That's number 22. Who is that?
I the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who does the 1, 2, 3, 4? That's number 22. Who is that? Okay, let's have the next one, please. 23. Who is that?
That's the weather.
Stop making it too easy. Shut up, you. That's number 23. Who is that? I was sad for a while. That's in my head now. That's number 23. Let's go on to 24. Oh, who's that? You think? Who is that there? Number 24. They can't be too easy. Let me say they are meant to get a bit harder as we go on. Your last 15 are ridiculously hard. That's number 24. Anyway, and 25. Who is this? There you go. That's an hard one. That's a hard one, that. Now, we're after... Yeah, give the name that she's called on the show. You can just give us that if you want. So I'm going to recap those pictures for you again very, very quickly, and then we'll move on to our next 5 questions. So we have a little tiny break then, you see. So, yeah, here we go. Number 21, who was that? What's the name of the character, please? 22, who is this? 23, who's this? 24. And 25, who is that? They're done, guys. They're done. Right, well then, we'll have forget about them. They're gone. We'll now go on back to your normal questions then. We've got 5 questions left before we have a little break. Well, I disappear for a bit, actually. Okay, question number 26. In No Greater Love, Rodney meets Irene McKay. In which prison was her husband about to be released from? It would have been good if they'd done like a porridge crossover thing, actually, yeah. That would have been good. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Seeing like, what's his face? Ronnie Barker and David Jason on screen together. That would have been good. Don't think that's ever been done before, has it? So,
No, 2 good actors.
You know what I mean? 2 of the, you know. In No Greater Love, Rodney meets Irene. It's not McKay, is it Mackay? In which prison was her husband to be released from? Okay, that's number 26. 27. What song does Del Boy sing in Fatal Extraction? It causes a full-scale riot. What song does Del Boy sing in Fatal Extraction that causes a full-scale riot? Then, question 28. In Stage Fright, what does Tony Angelino keep down his trousers to enhance his appearance? In Stage Fright, what does Tony Angelino keep down his trousers to enhance his appearance? Should we wait? We'll wait. Oh, what a song. Right, the great Tony Angelino there. Right, number 29. 2 more before we have a little break. 29. When playing Monopoly in Cornwall, why doesn't Grandad want to pay Rodney the rent for staying in the hotel when he lands on Piccadilly? That's a tough one, isn't it? When playing Monopoly in Cornwall, why doesn't Grandad want to pay the rent to Rodney for staying in the hotel when he lands on Piccadilly? That's a tough one, that. And your final one before we have a little break. In Slow Bus to Chingford, what breed of dog is Janice's dog? Dog's called Nero. Rodney uses it as a guard dog. In Slow Bus to Chingford, what breed of dog is Janice's dog Nero, who Rodney uses as a guard dog? Russell's saying easy one. I don't think it is easy ones. Some of these are getting harder now. They will get very hard. And it's not even like... I thought it'd be gradual, but I've got a feeling it's going to be like... You know, what is Del Boy's surname? And then it'll be... How many seconds are all the episodes together counted up? That's what I think it's going to be that hard. It won't be that bad. Right, there's your first... your second round done. We have a little break now. While we have a break, we invite you to have a look at this here, the Lockdown Showdown. Comes up every single Tuesday. We play a general knowledge quiz. It's a load of fun. While I'm off, you type in any comments you want to. I'll read them when I get back. And then we'll come back with answers and results so far. Before I go, that question, remember I had an important question to ask, didn't I? Gonna do it. Grandad or Uncle Albert? Ooh.
Summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirty, gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? There doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around me, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk, hotter than a match. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Oh, come on, we dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer. In the city, in the summer, in the city. Hot town. In hot town. Oh, talk about a hot town. Cool down, baby. Hot town. Hot town, yeah. Better cool down in the city. Hot town. Cool down, baby.
Bloody good, isn't she, Rodney, eh?
How's me?
Touch of your hand can start me crying.
I thought that I was over you, but tell me now, what can I do? I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? You don't love me, and I'll always be away.
You! Right, welcome back. Let me have a little look here. Ben Brown says, don't make me choose between Uncle Albert and Grandad. Johnny Pereira says, Uncle Albert. Steve says, Grandad. They're both different, love them both, says Lee Lockwood. Russell says, Albert, more episodes and probably the funnier. Lindsay says, Uncle Albert. Both play different roles, good as each other, says Robert McNeil. What do we got here? Jeff Marchant says, she's got the voice of an angel. Put a sock in it, Racquel, I'm on the blower. Hey. Right, we are back then. I'm going to give you some answers for that round. Oh, yeah, apparently someone said they haven't seen the musical yet. Apparently it's really good. I've only ever seen clips and stuff online, on YouTube, but apparently it's really good. Let's give you some answers then for your previous round. So, we first meet Uncle Albert. What item accidentally gets buried on top of the coffin? It was the vicar's hat. Whilst queuing to get on the plane to go to Miami, which famous person is stood in front of Darren Rodney? In the queue is Richard Branson. In a royal flush, Rodney meets the lovely Vicky. Number 17. That was, and then 18. Oh, okay, all right, okay. Number 18, the Duke of Mailbury. 19, after the Trotters run away to Clacton, who had Pauline phoned? It was the talking clock in America, or Tim.
Or Tim, the talking clock.
Yeah.
Or just
Tim,
talking clock. I'm very generous.
All right, okay, well, thanks, John. Cheers for that. Yeah. We can hear you now, John, you know.
I know. That's why I was saying it.
Okay, the damned elusive Shadow, or Lennox Gilby as we find out, as a mother who suffers regular pain in which part of the body? It is her feet. Right, your picture round. Let's have a look at these pictures, shall we? Number 21, what was the name of the character? It was Debbie. Number 22. John, what are you accepting for this? Yep. 22. Mental Mickey Maguire. Okie dokie. No. All right, fine. No, 23. Mrs. Cresswell. 24. Is it Dirty Barry, John? Just Barry's fine. He knows he's dirty. And 25, Auntie Rose. Right, number 26, Rodney meets Aaron Mackay. In which prison was her husband about to be released from? Parkhurst. What song does Del Boy sing in Fatal Extraction that causes a full-scale riot? What's the song, John?
One voice.
Go on, John. One voice.
Singing in the darkness.
How's it go, John?
Dunno.
You were singing it before.
I was singing Quiet before.
One voice. In Stage Fright, Tony Angelino keeps a salami down his trousers.
Accepted sausage.
You accepted sausage. Well, good.
Like
okay.
you like to accept sausage.
If that's what you think, yeah, that's fine. 29, we're playing Monopoly in Cornwall. Grandad doesn't want to pay the rent because it's next door to the waterworks. And in stables to Chingford, what breed of dog is Janice's dog Nero, who Rodney uses as a guard dog? It is a Corgi. Right, before we carry on, we've got to say hello to Sharon Pope, who's just said hi. Hi. Right, John, give us some results. How are we standing at the moment, mate?
Okay, just going to give you the top 5. It's still really, really close. So, in 5th place, we've got Anthony Sheehan.
Well done.
In joint 3rd, we've got Amy Wilson and Paddy the Greek and Sunglasses Ron.
Good name, there.
Great name. In 2nd place, we've got the Driscoll brothers.
Yeah.
1 point in the lead at the moment is Jeff Marchant.
Well
Loads of people
done.
high up, though, who haven't donated. If they want their name read out, that's how they do it.
That's good for that. And to win the prize as well. John, what is the prize?
It's the DVD box set in the leopard print box.
It sells itself, doesn't it? Bloody hell, John.
You sell it then.
Well, no, I don't. I thought that you would, to be fair. I mean, I didn't expect them channels you want that are on like ITV at 2 a.m. It's just some fella selling a Hoover, a vacuum or whatever. I thought you'd be like that, telling us how great it was. Never mind.
It's got every episode in it, and they're all amazing. Are you happy now?
Amazing, that's great. Right, shall we carry on with our final round? I think we should. We're about to. Let's do this. It's your final round, your final 15 questions. Here we go. 31, everybody. Question 31. In one of the most famous scenes in Only Fools and Horses, the Trotters managed to smash a priceless chandelier. What is the surname of the lord and lady who own the property? That is a good one. In one of the most famous scenes in Only Fools and Horses, the Trotters managed to smash a priceless chandelier. What is the name of the lord and lady who own the property? I don't know, is it a 14th, Louis the 14th, Louis the 15th? Which one is it, John? Good. He hasn't got a clue, has he?
Oh, sorry,
Right.
I can't hear you now.
Oh, okay. 32. Question 32. Possibly the only scene more famous than that one is when Del falls through the bar. In which episode did that incident occur in? What was the name of the episode where you see that? I tried to get like a crash mat or something here, didn't I, so I could do it, but it wasn't happening. Have you really? There's a bar in Liverpool which has that all set up for you. You can go and stand in the corner and fall onto a mat. Only Fools and Horses bar. I know there's one in Liverpool, that's all. Seal Street. Okay. Let's do next one. Number 33. Question 33. Trigger wins a medal for looking after his broom. How many new heads has Trigger's broom had?
And how's it the same broom then?
I don't want to say it. It doesn't say it yet. John's asking me, how's it the same broom? Oh, well, there's a picture of it. What more proof do you want? So that question again for you. Trigger wins a medal for looking after his broom. How many new heads has Trigger's broom had? Okay. And 34. What is the Eddie's Club in Margate, where Del sees Racquel performing with the great Raimondo? What is the Eddie's Club in Margate, where Del sees Racquel performing with the great Raimondo? What is the Eddie's Club in Margate, where Del first sees Racquel performing with the great Raimondo? And question 35. Question 35. What was the name of Grandad's friend? What? Okay, I think it's a bit of a typo. My mistake. Okay, what is the name of Grandad's friend with whom he'd been gun running in the middle of the Spanish Civil War? Who had Grandad been gun running with in the Spanish Civil War? What was the name of Grandad's friend?
My fault.
We have to do a very big happy birthday as well to Steve Parker. Happy birthday. Does it say how old Steve? Do we know how old they are? No, just a happy birthday. All right, that's fine. That's number 35. What's the name of Grandad's friend with whom he'd been gun running in the Spanish Civil War? Okay, 36. 36. Where did Rodney and Cassandra go on their honeymoon? John, you know we can hear you.
What?
So every noise you make, we can hear now on the street, on the broadcast.
Yeah, Jenny was opening a box of grapes. I've told her off.
Is that a euphemism? Is it euphemism? Okay, question 36. Where did Rodney and Cassandra go on their honeymoon? Okay, and 37. In Let Sleeping Dogs Lie, Dell meets an attractive woman walking her dog. What is the name of her dog that tears little holes in the carpet?
Dell's solution is to get a new carpet.
Yeah. I was sad for a while. That's number 37 anyway, guys. In Let Sleeping Dogs Lie, Dell meets an attractive woman walking her dog. What is the name of the dog? It tears little holes in the carpet. And 38. Who are the two unseen characters who had a fight in The Long Legs of the Law, which resulted in Rodney chatting up Sandra, the policewoman? Who are the two unseen characters who had a fight in The Long Legs of the Law, which resulted in Rodney chatting up Sandra, the policewoman?
Got to give both names.
Yes, we do need both names, you're right. That is question number 38. Oh, it's all going ever so well so far. I don't want to jinx anything, but this is going well. Number 39. 39. Where does Grandad suggest that they build the nuclear shelter in the Russians are coming? Sadly, it'll be impossible to get there in 4 minutes. I'm being asked, is that another one-room episode? It might be. I don't remember the episode that well, to be honest. Where does Grandad suggest that they build the nuclear shelter in the Russians are coming? Sadly, it'll be impossible to get there in 4 minutes. Okay, and number 40. We've only got 45 questions, and that's it. We're done till Tuesday. Lockdown Showdown. Oh yeah. 40. Question 40. In Sleepless in Peckham, what stage name does the David Bowie impersonator use? In Sleepless in Peckham, what is the name of the David Bowie impersonator? What stage name does he use? I remember next Friday, a week today, is our Friends themed quiz. We've done it before. It was really, really popular. So we thought we'd do it again. And it'll be just as popular. Of course, if you played the first one, you'll know all the answers. We've written a whole... It's fine. It'll be all new questions. So that there is number 40. In Sleepless in Peckham, what stage name does David Bowie Oh, sorry, does the David Bowie impersonator use? Question 41. Known to the Trotters and Boise. Hang on a sec. Can we have the question on the... Can we get it on... Is it on the screen? 41. Known to the Trotters and Boise as Gary. What was the character's actual name? Both names are required here. What was Gary's actual name? Not in real life, in the show. Gary. What was his actual name? That's the question everyone's been waiting for, isn't it? And I'm so glad we've got somebody else on the air saying the name instead. A reputation right down the Swanee for me. John's done it 3 times on air now. Okay, that is... so what is the name of Gary? What's Gary's actual name? 42. What is the breed of butterfly that the Trotters chase as one door closes? Denzel kills it when he slaps Dell's hands. What is the breed of butterfly that the Trotters chase in as one door closes? Denzel kills it when he slaps Dell's hands. What breed of butterfly? Are we accepting both answers, John?
Yeah. We've got 2 answers there.
That's fine.
Both fine.
And I'll give you a second on that, actually. It's a tough question. And question number 43. What was the name of the father at St. Mary's in the Miracle of Peckham? What was the name of the vicar at St. Mary's in the Miracle of Peckham? Father something. Okay. What do you think? Don't want to give you too long on the answers, you see. Right, and 2 more to go before your tie break anyway. What year, number 44 this is, what year had Jumbo Mills emigrated to Australia? No one's knowing that.
Well, it's mentioned.
What year had Jumbo Mills emigrated to Australia? Got a little Only Fools confession for you now. You know, in Hookie Street. You know Hookie Street, John?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know where it says, black or white, rich or poor. And then it goes, World Cup prices. Yeah. I always thought it was at a straw.
I always thought it was and much more.
Oh, really? I thought it was World Cup prizes and a straw. It turns out it's at a stroke.
I know.
Blew my mind.
Read the questions.
Okay, question 45, I will. Question 45. When Reg Trotter left Newcastle Infirmary, he left with 57 blankets and how many pairs of rubber gloves? Gareth, you're an Only Fools and Horses fan. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being dead hard, how hard's that one there? 10. It's a 10. That's number 45. When Reg Trotter left Newcastle Infirmary, he left with 57 blankets and how many pairs of rubber gloves? Okay, right, that's your quiz done, but we've got a tie-break question for you. We might need this because it's very close. So we ask everybody to answer your tie-break, please. It's very close, so this tiebreaker might be needed, okay? So, John, you're going to read out the tie-break question, and everyone types out their answers. Go, John.
According to the IMDb, how many people have a credited role in an episode of Only Fools and Horses? So, as long as they're credited in the credits, their name is listed there. They're counted. So not the extras, but just how many people have been credited with a role in an episode of Only Fools and Horses.
And we're counting, Del Boy would be 1.
Yeah, Del Boy's 1, and then you've got people man at counter and stuff like that. All count.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Did you count these yourself, John?
Yes.
You know when we tried to phone him before, he's like, I'm ever so busy. That's what he's doing. He's on IMDb, counting individually.
I did it during one of the breaks.
During one of the breaks, apparently. Speaking of which, that's what we do now. We're going to be back with your final answers and your final results. So that final tiebreak question again, according to IMDb, how many different people have credited roles in Only Fools and Horses? You won't be able to count it, and the answer and stuff will be locked anyway. We will be back in 2 minutes' time with your final results. We'll see you very, very soon. Well, that was quick. Wasn't it? Nice little quick break for you all there. But we're back now. Here we are with our, final round. You've had that. We've got no more final round stuff. So, first off, did you enjoy it? As we'd like to know. Do we have, as well, any first-time players? Any first-timers to Quizzer TV? Any first-timers? If you have, just write first-timer. So I know we know who you are. It's just always nice to see if anyone's the first time ever playing. Because if you are a first timer, we hope you stick around. Because we do, like I say, we do more and more different themes. We do our general knowledge quiz every Tuesday evening. It's treated more like a little pub quiz. That's a load of fun, though. That's every Tuesday, the Lockdown Showdown, same time, same place. All the details are on our Facebook page and there as well. Amy Wilson says first timer there. Andy White, first timer. Ben Brown, second timer. Russell Rainbow, first timer. Good, I'm glad. And like I say, I hope you do stick around because we've been doing these for a little while now. Like I say, next Friday our theme is Friends. Then I think we've got In-Betweeners coming up and loads of various ones. What have we got here? Super Sid says we're first timers, Driscoll Brothers. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, you Driscoll Bros. And as well, like I say, you can always, all of our quizzes are left on YouTube, or I think, yeah, they're all on YouTube anyway. If you search Quizzer TV on YouTube, they're all there, so you can actually go back and watch some of the others or learn some of them all. What do we got here? Because of the lockdown, this is off Andy here. Because of the lockdown, I'm having to team up with my girlfriend over video call. That's one of the most romantic things I've ever heard in my life. Bridget Barker says, first timer. Well, I hope we were gentle. Right, we are going to give you then your final answers and your final results for tonight's quiz. So, 31 in the most famous, one of the most famous scenes anyway. Lord and Lady Ridgemere. Oh, yeah. 32, the episode where Dell falls through the bar is called Yuppie Love. Number 33, how many new heads had Trigger's broom had? It was 17.
14 new handles.
14 new handles, that's right, John. Eddie Scrum in Margate, where Del sees Racquel performing with the great Raymondo. Mardi Gras. What is the name of Grandad's friend, with whom he'd been gun running in the Spanish Civil War? It was Nobby Clark. Rodney and Cassandra on their honeymoon. Where did they go, John?
Rimini. Honeymoon in Rimini.
Honeymoon in Rimini. Where's Rimini?
Italy. But I didn't accept Italy.
You horrible git.
I know.
Did you not? Okay, in Let Sleeping Dogs Lie, Del meets an attractive woman walking a dog. The name of the dog is Sasha. The two unseen characters who had a fight in Long Legs of the Law, which resulted in Rodney chatting up Sandra, the policewoman, were Tommy Razzle and Monkey Harris.
The only question that nobody got right, nobody remembered Tommy Razzle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it, that no one got it right, because wouldn't have affected the scores at all.
And that guy online said it was going to be so hard.
I know, yeah. We had somebody comment on our event saying, oh, this quiz will be so easy for me. I don't think he played. I haven't seen his name on my screen.
No.
Grandad suggests that they build a nuclear shelter in the New Forest.
Yeah, a lot of people put Grandad's allotment. It was Rodney who suggested that.
Okay. It's not me, it's the voice. In Sleepless in Peckham, what stage name does David Bowie impersonator use? It is Ziggy Sawdust. Known to the Trotters and Boise as Gary.
Gary.
What was that, John?
Gary.
How was his name again? Say the name again? That's not how you said it though, is it, John?
Gary.
What was the character's actual name? It was Rashid Mamoon. 42, the breed of butterfly that Denzel kills is a Jamaican swallowtail. We will accept Papillohumerus.
Now that does ring a bell.
What's the name of the father of St. Mary's in the Miracle of Peckham? It was Father O'Keefe. Jumbo Mills emigrated to Australia in 1967. And when Reg Trotter left Newcastle Infirmary, he left with 57 blankets and 133 pairs of rubber gloves. Right, John, what was the tiebreaker you asked?
Oh, yeah. How many people appeared in Only Fools and Horses? I counted it at 331, but it was a fairly rushed job, so it could be a few either way, but we didn't need the tiebreaker anyhow.
Ooh, okay, so we've got an outright winner.
We have an outright winner tonight, yes.
Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. Right, go on then, John. Give us a top 15.
Okay, 15th place tonight.
Oh, hang on, John, before you do that, anyone, if you don't hear your name now, we publish our full leaderboard at the end of this quiz. It goes onto our Facebook page. Just search for Quiz TV on Facebook, and we publish the leaderboard of everyone who donated on there. Also, as well, if you did donate, thank you so much. Really, really helps. Right, let's go, John. 15th.
So 15th place tonight is the team called Barkin' Mad.
Barkin' Mad, well done.
14th is joint 14th. Sorry, these are joint 13th. On to that. Joint 13th, Anthony Sheehan. And
Anthony.
Stephen Tony.
Stephen Tony, well done.
Yeah. Joint 11th, we've got From Prussia with Love, and Linzarella.
Ooh, well done.
Joint 8th, we've got Amaretto.
Okay.
And He Who Dares Wins.
He Who Dares Wins.
Joint 6th, the birthday boy, Steve Parker.
Happy birthday.
And Paddy the Greek and Sunglasses Ron.
I call my father-in-law Sunglasses Ron. Not to him, not to his face.
Top 5, 5th place.
Go on.
Is just Mark.
Is that the team name, or is it just Mark?
The name is just Mark. M-A-R-K.
Oh, okay. Mark, well done, Mark.
4th place is Amy Wilson.
Well done, Amy Wilson.
And then in 3rd place, we've got Louise McGregor.
Well done, Louise McGregor, in 3rd place.
So 2nd place tonight. You do a drum roll.
Go on.
2nd place is the Driscoll Brothers.
The Driscoll Brothers.
So the winner of our Horse and Horses quiz is Jeff Marchant.
Well done, Jeff Marchant!
Please get in touch with the page.
Jeff Marchant, you get in touch with our Facebook page. Someone here said we think you missed us out when you read the leaderboard.
Who are they?
John Stobarts, it says, John.
Yeah, I read the top 15. If they got 9 points, they won't be in the top 15.
Because we only read out the top 15. You got 9 points in total. But we will publish the full... Who won? Jeff Marchant won tonight.
And they got 10. They got one more than Jenny, who gave up after 1 round.
Woohoo! Well done. So Jeff Marchant, well done winners, says Chris Gale there. Lindsay Brentford with the applause emojis. Thank you so much, everybody. Well done, everyone who played. Honestly, I hope you had a lovely, lovely time. If you did, then give the page a like. Tell other people as well. Say, do you know what? That quiz at TV is dead good. It's a load of fun. We do a general knowledge quiz every Tuesday. It's a lot easier than this and a bit more fun as well. Well, ish anyway. John's talking about get in, John. So that's Tuesday, Lockdown Showdown. Our quiz there. All information on the Facebook page. But it works exactly the same as this quiz. Exactly the same thing. We're there on Tuesday. Thank you so much for donating, everybody. Thanks from the Driscoll brothers. Cheers all for running and setting this up. Well done. You can thank. We have to say thank you. So John, our quiz writer. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
So, do you know what? Doesn't half just kill your buzz, doesn't he? We have Gaz doing all of our technically stuff there. Woo!
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You're welcome. Lee Lockwood said, thanks, guys. Great time. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you donated, thank you so much. It really, really helps. We're still playing the music. We're still playing a bit of that, are we? And I'll always be cool. We're not all doing it. Right, that is it for us until Tuesday for Lockdown Showdown, General Knowledge Quiz. Thank you so much for playing and joining in. We will see you all soon. Take care. Awooga!